Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello friends, welcome to the channel DevDBQA. In today's video, we will see how to count number of links on a web page using Selenium WebDriver. So we will check the number of links that are present on a web page and we will count the number of links using the Selenium WebDriver. So if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon to get regular updates. On this channel you can get videos related to automation testing, manual testing and programming languages as well. So let's start with our today's video. So in today's video, we will take the example of this Facebook login page. So this is the login page of Facebook. So first of all, I will tell you that what is the format of a link. So when we press F12 on our keyboard, this HTML code is displayed on the below window. Right, so this is the HTML code that is written for this web page. So to identify that a element is a link or not, the format of that is, it starts with a anchor tag which is represented by A, and after that it is written href equals to, and then some link is present. So this is the format of anchor tag. So this is the link that is present on the web page. If anything that is written in this format, then we have to understand that this is a link that is present on the web page. So for example, on Facebook, let us take this Facebook icon as example, and when we click on this pointer, and I will take this pointer to this Facebook icon and click on that, and as you can see, this is the HTML code that is written for this Facebook icon. So as you can see, this starts with a, this is the anchor tag, and then the href is the reference hyperlink. When we click on this icon or this button or this link, it will go to this URL which is given inside the href. So it means this is a link on a web page because it starts with a anchor tag. Anchor tag is represented by A. I have shown you here. So anchor tag is represented by A. Then a link is provided on which the user will be redirected when clicking on this link. So in our today's video, we have to count the number of links that are present on this web page. Right, so let us open our Eclipse. I have created a new class, linksexample.java, and I have written the code for opening the browser. Now for identifying that, so to identify the number of links that are present on a web page, we have to find the count. So to finding the count, we have to identify using the locators, right? So for that we will write driver dot find elements because we want to find multiple elements. So for that we will write find elements by dot. So here we will use by tag name. Okay, so the tag name is A. I have shown you this is the tag name of a link. So A is the tag name. So we will identify the elements using the tag name. So here we will write the tag name as A, and after that we will write dot size. So it will return the count of elements that are present on the web page which are having the tag as A. So for printing it on the console, we will write system.out.println. Right, so it will print on the console the number of elements that are present on the web page using the tag as A, and A is a tag for a link on the web page. So now we will save it and click on run button, and let us see if it prints the number of links that are present on the web page. So now the browser is being opened and Facebook website is being loaded. Once it is completely loaded, it will print the count. It is still loading, that's why let us wait for some more time. Once it is completely loaded, we will go back to Eclipse. Now it is loaded, let us check on the Eclipse, and as you can see, it has printed the 53 number. So this is the count of links that are present on the web page, on the Facebook login page. Right, so this is the method for counting the links. So this is one scenario, and the other scenario that is asked in many interviews is that we have seen the concept of finding the links on a web page, on the complete web page. Now in many interviews it is asked that we have to find links that are present on a particular element. For example, this is the footer of this Facebook login page, and here there are multiple links that are present. So all these are links. When we click on this, a new page will be displayed for the user, right? So we have to identify the number of links that are present in this footer, right? For that, what we have to do, we have to first identify this footer. Let me show you. For identifying, we will press F12 on our keyboard and click on this pointer, and we have to take this pointer to this footer carefully, right? So this is the page footer. As you can see, we will copy the XPath for this page footer. So for that, I have installed CrowPath. It gives the XPath so that we can use it easily. And here we have to write web element, and let us name the element as footer equals to driver.find element by .xpath, and here I will paste the XPath that I have copied from CrowPath. So we have created a web element with the name as footer, and this web element reference to this XPath. So it means this driver will find element using this XPath, and it will assign that element to this name footer. Now the error is displayed. We will bring our cursor on that, and we have to import web element org.openqa.selenium. This error will be gone. Now what we have to do, we have to identify the links in this element. For that, what we have to do, so in place of driver, in place of this driver, we will write this footer. So it will display the links for that footer element. For that, we will write footer dot. So as soon as we write footer dot, because this is a web element, all the functions that are related to the web element are displayed. Dot find elements by dot tag name, and the tag name for link is A. So anchor tag is the tag for links on the web page. We will write A here. Oops. We will write A, and we have to calculate the size. For that, we will write size. So it will return the size of the elements that are present on the web page using the tag name as A. Now we have to print this on the console. For that, we will write system.out.println so that it will print on the console. Now this is our code. It will print the links that are present in this web element, footer web element, right? So let us save it and run it. Let us see what happens. So now the browser should be opened, and as you can see, the logs are generated and the browser is being opened. Now once the website is completely loaded, it will print the count of the links that are present on the web page and also the links that are present in the footer section. Now it is still loading, that's why it is taking some time. It is completely loaded now. Let us go back to Eclipse and check. So as you can see, the 46 is the link that are present on the web page, on this web page facebook.com, and the 41 are the links that are present on this footer web element, right? So this is the code by which we can identify the links that are present on the web page. So one important thing that we have learned, that the links that are present on the web page starts with anchor tag A. So this is the anchor tag which is present in the HTML code. By looking at it, we can understand that this is a link. So we have to find the elements using the tag name as A. So that's all for today's video. If you like my video, then please hit the like button. Please subscribe and press the bell icon to get regular updates. And if you have any suggestions, then please comment in the comment section. Thank you.